Most agency owners think they need Zoom calls, proposals, and book meetings to close clients. I'm in Iceland right now running a $35,000 a month agency from my phone, and I don't book Zoom calls at all.
And that sounds weird to a lot of agency owners because somewhere along the way, the agency world convinced everybody that Zoom was more professional. It's not. In my opinion, Zoom is where deals go to die. And here's what's funny. I never thought Zoom was better. I was closing deals on the phone before Zoom was ever the default. Phones existed before Zoom. People were closing $15,000 and $20,000 deals over the phone long before anyone decided they needed a calendar link and a Zoom meeting to close a $500 a month service. But agencies messed this up. Somebody decided, oh, Zoom is better. Let's get them on a meeting. Let's send a calendar link and let's do a presentation. Now everyone copied it, but all they really did was add more friction. Here's what happens. You call the business owner, they pick up, they're interested, they have a problem, and instead of handling the conversation right there while you actually have their attention, you say, cool, let's book a Zoom and I'll walk you through everything. The second you do that, you kill the momentum. You took a live buyer and you turned them into a calendar invite. And if they do show up, now they say, oh, can you send me more information? Or let me talk to my partner, or let me think about it. Now you're not selling anymore. You're chasing, and that's the trap. Most agency owners don't have a sales problem, they have a momentum problem. They finally get a business owner on the phone and they move the decision to the future. And the future is where deals go to die. So I don't book Zoom calls. I don't send proposals, and I don't say, let me know what you think. I don't build my business around maybes. I handle the conversation while I have them on the phone. That's when the business gets simple. Because business owners don't need another meeting. They need someone to show them the problem clearly. That's it. They don't care about your sales decks. They don't care about your funnels. They don't care about your branding and your website. They care about one thing. Can you help them get more customers? So here's how the call actually works. Before I call, I pull up their Google business profile. I look at how many reviews they have. I look at where they rank, and I look at who's above them. And then I call them. And then my opener is simple. Hey, I noticed you only have 17 reviews. Are you new in town? That's it. That one line works better than almost every other opener I've ever tried or heard. Because if they're not new, they will defend themselves. They'll say, no, we've been in business for 10 years. Then I say, that's actually why I called. If you've been around that long, you should have more Google reviews. And I built a system to help their industry get more Google reviews, and I want to give them 25 reviews for free just for feedback. That's the front door. Not SEO, not a website, not some package for $2,000, just a simple problem they already understand. You've been in business for years, but your Google profile doesn't look like it. That gets their attention. Then I ask questions. How long have you been in business? How many jobs do you do per month? What are you doing currently to try to get reviews? Have you ever paid anyone for marketing or help with your Google listing? Where do most of your jobs come from? Google, Facebook, referrals, repeat business? I'm not asking these questions to make small talk. I'm gathering ammunition because the close does not happen at the end of the call. The close is built into the questions. If they do 80 jobs a month and barely get any reviews, that's a problem. If most of their work comes from referrals, that means they're leaving a lot of money on the table from Google. And if they've tried SEO before and got burnt, I know I need to explain it in a different way. This is where most agency owners mess up. They pitch too early. They get on the phone and immediately start talking about themselves. We do SEO. We build websites. We help with Google rankings. Nobody cares. Business owners have heard that 1,000 times. You're not the first person to say you can get them leads. So if you sound like everyone else, you get treated like everyone else. That's why I don't pitch, I teach. After I ask questions, I say, so do you know where you're ranking on Google or where you show up on Google? Most of them say no. So I look it up live on the call. I'll say, okay, I'm searching tree service in your city. Looks like you're not in the top 5. Looks like you're not on the first page. Then I say the line, oh, here you are. I found you. Looks like you're on the 3rd page, 3rd one down. There's 20 listings per page, which means you're a 43rd spot. Then I say the line that makes it click. That means a customer has to pass 42 other competitors just to find you. Now they really feel the problem. You've created immense pain for them. And I didn't make anything up. I didn't use fake scarcity. I didn't tell them the sky was falling. I just showed them reality. And once they see it, the conversation changes. I'm not just some random agency guy. I'm the person who showed them why their competitors are being seen before they are. That's why this works. I'm not trying to convince them why they need marketing. I'm showing them what's broken. Then I explain the solution in stupid, simple terms. I say, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to get you more Google reviews. Then we'll optimize your Google listing so Google has a reason to show you higher on the list. Then we make your website match what we're doing on Google, so when people find you, they actually call. That's it. More reviews, better rankings, better website, more calls. That is easy for a business owner to understand. They don't need every technical detail. They don't need a 45-minute Zoom presentation. They need to understand what is wrong, what you're going to do, and why it matters. And once they understand that, I close on the same call. Not tomorrow, not next week, not after a proposal, not on a Zoom call, right there. I'll say, based on what you told me, this is what I recommend. We'll get started with Google reviews and get your profile moving. And then we look at Google rankings and your website once the foundation is in place. The first step is simple. We can get you started today. Do you want to use Visa or MasterCard? Because if you did your job on a call, that line makes people uncomfortable, and it shouldn't. It's just the next natural step. The only reason it feels pushy is because most agency owners never created enough clarity before asking for money. They didn't ask enough questions, they didn't show the problem, they didn't teach, and they didn't make the prospect feel the cost of doing nothing. So when they finally ask for the card, it feels weird. But when a prospect understands the problem, understands the solution, and understands why it matters right now, asking for the payment isn't weird. It's leadership. That's what most agencies are missing. They think closing is about pressure. It's not. It's about clarity. If a prospect is confused, they say maybe. If the prospect understands, they'll make a decision. And that is why I don't book Zoom calls, because every extra step creates a delay, and every delay gives them a way out. Now, some people are going to say, but Balint, my prospects asked for Zoom. No, they asked for Zoom when you haven't given them enough confidence to make a decision on the phone. Same thing with proposals, same thing with email follow-ups, same thing with send me more information. Most of the time, that is not a buying step. It's an exit. And if you keep giving prospects exits, don't be surprised when they take them. When someone says, let me think about it, I don't say, okay, I'll get back to you next week. That's how you create ghosts. Instead, I ask, yeah, no problem. What didn't make sense to you? What wasn't clear? That question exposes everything. If they have a real concern, they'll tell you. If they don't, they'll stumble. And now you know they were just trying to get off the phone. Same thing with send me information. No, I don't send emails. You and I both know you're not going to read it, and it's going to get lost. And I only work with one industry in every city. I've got 15 more calls coming up with different HVAC companies in your city, and so I just need one of you to take this deal. To me, it doesn't matter which one. And that will completely change the conversation. And if they have real questions, they'll ask. And if they don't, they were just looking for an exit. This is the part nobody wants to hear. Maybe is not a pipeline. Maybe is dead weight. Maybe is the proposal they never answer. It's the follow-up call they miss. It's the appointment they have to reschedule. Maybe it's the email they're going to ignore. And most agency owners are building their entire business around maybes. That's why they feel busy but broke. They have a calendar full of calls, a CRM full of follow-ups, and a bunch of people who seemed interested, but no cards charged. That's not a business. That is a waiting room. The whole reason my agency works is because I keep it simple. One call, one problem, one recommendation, one decision. That is how I run a $35,000 a month agency from my phone while traveling with my family. No Zoom, no chasing, no pretending to be some giant agency. Just conversations with business owners. And the best part, the clients you close this way tend to be your best clients because you did not train them to make you chase. And you did not train them that your time is unlimited. You led the conversation and good clients respect that. Bad clients hate it. And that's fine because the sales process is also a filter. If someone needs 3 meetings, 2 proposals, 4 follow-ups, a discount, and a custom plan before they give you $500, that person's probably going to be a nightmare after they sign up. The way they buy is the way they behave. So stop bending over backwards to close people you shouldn't anyway. Say what you do, show the problem, explain the solution, ask for the card. If they're in, great. If they're not, no hard feelings. That's how you build an agency that gives you freedom instead of building yourself a low-paying job with extra stress. Because the goal is not to have a full calendar of Zoom calls. The goal is to get clients, get them results, and keep the business simple enough that you can actually enjoy your life. And that's why I built it this way. I wanted an agency I can run from my phone. I wanted to travel with my family. And I wanted to make money without being trapped on Zoom all day. And if you're building an agency, that should be the goal. And if you want the full system, the scripts, the snapshots, the lead magnets, the exact call flows, and the way I teach agency owners to close clients without Zoom, it's all inside my community. You also get 2 live calls a week with me, and you get access completely free. The link is down below, and I'll see you on the calls.